This draft actually reminds me a lot of 2013. No one really had a solid consensus on who was going to go first overall. So is
Yep.
there an Anthony Bennett in this draft? I'm not sure. There could be. I think when you combine that with just the pandemic interfering with the pre-draft process, there's going to be some mistakes. There's going to be some serious mistakes made in this draft. But so I guess in terms of top players, I'd almost break it into two tiers. So I would say that there's a top three in terms of um, players that have a really high ceiling. And so going with that, I would say that would be LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, and James Wiseman. So um, LaMelo, I think we've heard a lot about him, his brothers, his father, unfortunately, hearing too much about him. It's actually kind of funny because when I first heard about the Ball brothers, everyone always talked about the youngest brother being the best one. And he was always this short, shrimpy kid. Pez, I think we used to joke about how he was playing in like some second league in Lithuania or something. It seemed like
Yeah.
his career was going to fizzle out, and then all of a sudden he grew like 8 inches. So he's looking like he could potentially be a better version of Lonzo. James Wiseman, guy from Memphis who had a weird situation with some sort of recruiting violation. He played 2 games, really dominated in those games. It's not often that you see a big man with those sort of tools. Kind of thinking back to Joel Embiid, um, those types of centers are starting to get phased out. But if you're that talented, you kind of have to take a shot on a guy like that. And then Anthony Edwards is a guy who is a very athletic wing that basically is the prototype player that every team would like to have. He had a televised workout in which he did not shoot the ball well. He was very sluggish. It's got to be tough for these guys. Imagine if you're 18 years old and your season gets canceled and someone just basically gives you a basketball and says, hey, you got a job interview in 6 months. Good luck. Could Anthony Edwards be the Anthony Bennett? Probably not. I think he is talented enough, but it's going to be tough for those 3 guys in that group just because, as we were talking about, we're going to quickly shift to the start of the season. They're not really going to have a training camp. They'll have like 2 preseason games. So we're going to see how much work they've put in over the past 6 months to get better outside of a team environment.